Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Jade Monkey and to Miss Kitty's Caravan.
So sorry. Hello. Wow, look at you all. Aren't you game? I'm so sorry I'm late. I got a bit tied up. I've had a dreadful time getting here. You wouldn't believe what happened to me. I don't know, I've had a bit of a strange case of missing time. I woke up at the early hours of this morning somewhere on the edge of an abandoned rocket range in a strange place called Woomera. Anyway, I don't know how I got there. I have no recollection of what happened before. But anyway, I managed to hop and roll into the back of a passing utility underneath the tarp, and we drove for hours and hours. Seemed like an eternity, and finally I could hear the sounds of the city. I thought, oh, that's a relief. And it stopped at some lights, I presume, and I rolled out. And I found myself in some ghastly garden of unearthly delights or something. There were strange people everywhere, and I got up to get moving, and I all of a sudden got set upon by a gang of neo-punks. And they wanted to roll me for my jacket, I presumed. They started threatening me and accusing me of being one of the singers from Bucks Fizz. And anyway, in order to distract them, I tried some of my 70s pogo moves and sang at the top of my lungs, you know, God save the Queen in the fascist regime. But that made them even angrier, and so they chased me. Anyway, I managed to, thank goodness my MI5 survival training kicked in at that moment, and I managed to spin around on one of my heels, and I used my suitcase as a whirligig, and I flattened them all in one fell swoop. It was quite spectacular. And then when I looked around, by this stage, a crowd had gathered, and they were all clapping and cheering, and they obviously thought it was some kind of act. So they started throwing money at me, but I couldn't pick it up. So anyway, I got out of there, and I ducked down a few side streets, and I managed to find my way here, which is quite extraordinary, really. So I'm very, very happy to see you, and I'm terribly sorry I'm late. And hello, Maury, how are you?
Hello, darling.
Are you still Sir Maury by any chance?
Yeah, well, I got the bit of paper that I got from a bloke in the pub.
Oh, the one that you had fraudulently done, yes?
Yeah, he said, here is your knighthood.
Lovely, yes. Sir Maury
So it's
Wees.
Sir
Yeah.
Maury now.
Have you got your mickle back in your Wees? Have you put your mickle back in your
Yeah,
Wees?
well, I will one day. You know, one step at a time.
Sir Maury
To
Micklewees.
establish myself as an aristocrat.
Takes time. Oh, hello, Sabine. Nice to see you. How are you? Well, thank you for that timely reminder. Hello, Dragan. How are you? You missed me?
Not at all.
He likes playing hard to get. Oh. Hello, Halo. Nice to see you. Not. Oh, no, not yet. Not now, please. I'm sorry, she's a bit angry at me. I think she wants to actually kill me because I accidentally insulted her camel some years ago. She's never actually forgiven me. So could you just watch my back for me this evening? She's a lethal assassin in another life. The artist formerly known as Dexter, I presume you have a new name for this evening? Yes?
Mr. Jiggle.
Oh, that sounds positively pornographic, doesn't it?
No, it's a tribute to Mr. Squiggle, my hero.
Oh.
And also, if aliens should arrive, I'm ready with my trusty teapot to welcome them with a pot of tea.
Lovely. I'll give you the phone number to my therapist after the show.
Oh, good. He'd like a pot of tea as well.
Anyway, we ought to start, really. Yes. Shall we sing? Catch my breath. There's a saying old, says that love is blind, but we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. He's the only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's somebody that I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome. To my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. I need someone to watch over me. Oh, thank you.